right, take two.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're gonna be doing a tag that Tommy and Sharon tagged us in. They're like our only YouTube friends, so we can't tag anybody else in this video, but if you're on YouTube and you want to do this tag as well, I'm gonna have the questions listed for you in the description box. I would love if you did it so we can go watch it. Just, you know, use the @ symbol and we will get notified when you do this video too. So the first question is, how did we meet? Tinder. We have a whole video on this. I'm gonna have it linked right here for you, or in the description box, or somewhere on our channel. You can go watch that and you'll get all the nitty gritty details of how we met, but in a nutshell, it was Tinder. I was in Canada, I was coming over here. I wanted to go to Bath. Bath is so close to Bristol, and here we are.
And you give me a super like.
I didn't give it a super like. Super likes are not in my vocabulary. All right, so what is a strange habit? I'm gonna say a strange habit of yours. You say a strange habit of mine, because really, if we do this habit, would we really know that it's strange? Probably not. So what's a strange habit of mine?
I don't think you've got any that I can think of that are strange.
I'm sure there's tons.
One that's annoying.
Oh, okay.
And that's the dog poo.
Oh, okay.
Not picking up dog poo.
So just to confirm before someone like asks me in the comments, or like my dad watches this and says, girl, you don't pick up the dog poo. I do pick up dog poo, but in the yard, I think that that is a task that you can do. Just like I do the cooking, just like I do the cleaning, just like I do the laundry, just like how I pack your lunches.
Maybe like if you see them do a poo, put like a little flag or something in it, so I didn't step in it. I
would just pick it up. If I have the time to go put a flag in, I'll just
because I'm stepping in them for a pastime, and at the moment, being winter and it gets a bit frosty and the grass has got a bit long, you get these like hidden little rogue turds.
Frozen, then it's not like it's gonna like soil you.
They still smush.
So I would say your strange habit is you bite the fork. Probably not that strange of a habit, but it's an annoying habit, and like literally every fiber of my being goes up on end because my mom made us eat very, very, very similar. No. Actually, I get to further that point with the biting of the fork. Have I left the table when you're eating spaghetti?
Yeah.
I will leave the table because I don't know if you've ever had this moment where you're just watching someone eat and you're like,
savage. It's
like the most unrefined thing that you will ever see in your life. And it's at the point now when I make Paul spaghetti and I have to eat with him, I cut the noodles so he actually can't shovel so much of it in his mouth at the same time. That's news to him. Okay, so who is your celebrity crush?
I don't know. Like most of them.
Most of them. Paul has no rhyme or reason between who he finds attractive and who he doesn't find attractive. Like some of the girls that you'll be like, we'll be watching a show and you'll be like,
yeah, she's nice, I reckon.
Those are your exact words. She's nice, I reckon. And when you say I reckon, it's almost like you want me to commentate and like approve if she's nice.
What was that one who was oh, I don't know what she's on. Vic Hope. She's nice. She's got like really curly hair.
This is the other thing. So because I obviously am not from the UK, there's a lot of people that you'll say that you like that I have no clue who they are. Like Scary Spice, that's the extent of it. Equally, I think because I was brought up very differently to you. Like I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of TV. Even the TV that we did have wasn't cable. Meaning like I had 5 channels, so I wasn't like the biggest on pop culture. But even now, I feel like, honestly, it's kind of like, I don't really go lusting after many men.
But if you had to pick one?
I would say the last person that I commentated on that he's like a really attractive person, which is gonna sound so incredibly weird. I did watch Bridgerton over the holidays, and that guy in Bridgerton is really handsome. But then I followed it up with, kind of looks like my brother.
I didn't think the girl was that nice from Bridgerton.
I thought she was really
she was like
classic.
Alright, but not for me.
Yeah.
What was the woman from Wonder Woman? She was alright. No, what was it? Captain Marvel. She was alright.
I don't know. I've
never
seen.
She was quite nice.
Gwyneth Paltrow?
No.
Anyways, all right. The next question is something we still. Oh, what's something that we still need to do on our bucket list, or somewhere? I feel like it's something we still need to do that's on our bucket list. But Tommy and Sharon answered this where like they talked about where they want to go. That's on their bucket list. So how do you want to answer this?
New York.
So you want to answer it with a travel place. I really want to go to Austria. The Sound of Music is like my favorite movie, so.
We've watched that, I reckon, 3 times in a month.
I can't read my writing. What's the most romantic memory like you've done for your partner? I'll go first. There was something that I did that was so cute back in the days where like we weren't in a pandemic and you know money wasn't an issue. But remember when I came over here for the second time and I brought you all different like Canadian treats for you to try?
Yeah.
And I got here and then you had nothing for me. You sure making up for that now?
I bought you loads of stuff when you came over. What, your coat?
Okay, the last day that I was here.
Well, what have I done this romantic? I do a lot of romantic things. That's the trouble.
That is the trouble.
Yeah, it's because I'm romantic on the daily.
Yeah. There was something that you surprised me with. It was something really practical. Like for me, I'm a practical gift person over like the lavish. Like my Christmas gift from you was amazing and everything, but I got more excited about the the bedding that you got me than the expensive thing that you got me. But I think the thing is that when you come in with something that is not practical, but when you come in with something that you've heard me say that I want and it's a practical thing, to me that's romantic because I'm like, he listens, he really listens, and that is like really nice for me. But
when I took you
there was something that you surprised.
I come back from football and I took you out.
Yeah. That's probably the only thing is that this one day he came back home from the soccer game and he's like, do you want to go out? And I was like, yeah, who's coming? I was very Canadian, but
I was like, just me and you.
and I was like, really? And then we went to like our favorite place that isn't even open anymore. What's your perfect romantic date? No, somewhere where he doesn't have to drive.
No, like I don't know, somewhere where we could go where it's literally like just me and you, and like in a separate room from everyone else, where it's just me and you, we're being waited on. I quite like that.
When have we ever done that?
We've done it once, I think.
Where?
Maybe I'm making it up. We talked about it because remember you used to be able to in Rosa's, which is no longer there, which we just talked about. There was a room you could go on your own.
Yeah, I wanted to have my birthday there and then I closed. Yeah, for me it would probably be like getting like a bunch of charcuterie and like, oh, I would love to like just drive to like a beach or something. Obviously not this time of year.
You're an outdoorsy person, aren't you, with food?
Yeah, with food.
Yeah.
Not with anything else. I'm like the least outdoorsy for that. The sole reason I moved away from Canada. But yeah, like I love going somewhere picturesque and then having like picky type of food that you can like talk and eat good food and enjoy like what is around you. I love that. I would love like Paul doesn't, your driving isn't really your favorite thing, is it?
I hate it.
He hates it. And so until I start driving here, I don't feel like, you know, when something is, it might cause an argument between you and your partner and you're like, do I want this that much that I'll force like this situation into happening? So as much as I do like going somewhere nice, having like a picnic spread and enjoying that, I don't really push for that until I'm driving here. Because like the other thing, I
can drive down to the beach, it's alright.
You say that, but then whenever I bring it up, you're like, oh, there'll be no parking. And then I'm like, this just isn't, I'm not gonna force this situation. I think the other thing is too is that I feel guilty when I don't drive here because I'm not the biggest drinker. So I would rather be the person that drives in these situations because you're the bigger drinker out of like the two of us, and it's like you would get to enjoy that element a bit more.
Yeah.
So okay, so the next question is, what is the best gift your partner gave you? I'm really intrigued to hear this one because I give Paul lots of gifts that he like hasn't even opened or used.
I think the one that you're gonna get me, the PlayStation 5 you're gonna get me? No, best one that you give, honestly, and I have not used it once, but it is gonna be brilliant, is that jet washer.
It's not even taken out of the box.
It's not even out of the box yet, but it is gonna come in such handy because we've got our driveway done, so I can clean the car out there now. There was no space to clean that car, was there, on the driveway before? We've had the whole driveway done. I could clean the car, use the jet washer, and we had our front garden done as well. And the decking is absolutely disgusting at the moment.
It's disgusting.
We got our roof is like such a steep angle that all the moss is coming down off of the tiles. And at the moment, because it's winter, like you like sweep it all up, and the next day it's back again. So we've just like left it for now. As soon as the summer comes, jet washer, good as new. So that is good. That is gonna come in handy. And when I use it, you're gonna film it, aren't you? I expect.
Of course. I don't know. Nicole, what's the best gift that you ever got me?
The heated dryer.
It's not the best. I filmed a video on it already. It's good, but it's like, it's a heated like
That
dry rack.
was a really romantic present.
But I wanted that. I did love that. I don't have my necklace on and I just want to play with it. And now I realize it's not on.
I got you the 2 Dyson things.
Yeah, I know. And they're good. And I like them and I use them. But I actually don't think that they're my favorite things.
What else have I got you?
I don't know.
I got...
You've got me
It's
tons
weird,
of
isn't it?
things.
Yeah, you've got me tons of things as well.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll say the Dyson just because, like, I'm not trying to it is good and we do use it a lot. You use it. I use it.
The dogs use it.
The dogs use it. I bet you, like, as I start talking, I'll remember something else or I'll be doing something around the house and I'm like, no, this is the best thing. But yeah, it's weird.
Ice cream maker.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I don't use that. Yeah, that was a good one. I don't use it all the time, but there is something just divine about being able to make fresh ice cream. I should do like a series on that in summer. Yeah.
Rum and raisin.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, like raisins, yeah.
I don't mind raisins, but I just don't like the texture of raisins and stuff. What's your useless talent? Paul can do an accent for like anybody besides my dad and besides Canadian accents. Like you can do some Canadian accents, but you can't do my Canadian accent. Like
No.
if a Canadian accent is very like normal,
Normal.
I knew you were gonna say that. If a Canadian accent's very normal, then he can do it. Like if it's not accentuating any way or the other. But like that accent was like this Cree guy, his accent, like, and so you could do it.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't like accentuate on different words, you can't do it.
I want to go out, but there's so much snow.
Yeah. But, see, I don't think that sounds very Canadian. It's a certain type of person, but I don't think it's like necessarily a Canadian accent. But yeah, any accent, you can do it. I like your Scottish one the most. But I like Scottish accents.
Glasgow.
He always starts by like the name of the place. Like, go on,
Do a bit more.
Edinburgh.
Give me a sentence, I'll say it. I'll read the next question out in an accent. What is your useless talent?
I bet you some people won't even hear the difference between your Bristolian accent and that accent.
What is your useless talent?
I don't think I have a useless talent, really. I think all of my talents are quite useful.
Yeah, they are. They're a lot more useful than mine.
I'm pretty like, I feel like I'm pretty dry in the sense like, I don't have time for things if it's not useful. Like, I will do something if it's not like, if it's a waste of time. So yeah, I don't think I have a useless talent. I'll say my most useful talent is like, I swear to you, I can like make groceries last eons.
Yeah.
Can I?
Like we've gone like 2 months like shopping, haven't we?
Yeah, I think this week will be the 6th week we haven't gone grocery shopping.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so what's your best talent? Well, obviously we just...
I think my best talent is my accents. That was terrible to delete that. That was terrible. No, my best talent...
I mean, best talent and like sometimes your most useless talent is your best talent. Like I feel like your accent talent gets you absolutely nowhere, but I also think it's your best talent.
Probably.
You have a good talent for worrying. Let's just die the slow death.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't really... I can whistle.
That sends me over the edge. Just like nails on a chalkboard all the time.
Talent.
Okay, I'll say a best talent for Paul, and then we'll wrap this up. You can make people laugh. I think you know how to like... Oh, your best talent is your puns, obviously.
Yeah.
That's your best talent, but I think your dad will
But
always take the crown.
come like the opportunity's got to present itself, and then you hit it, and you hear someone say something, and you know you're gonna make the joke, and you know that they're not gonna find it funny, and you say it anyway, and then you sit there and you think, I'm turning into my dad.
Oh, you've turned. Like there's not turning, you've turned.
What was the one the other day with the accordion, wasn't it?
Say that again?
There was an accordion playing, wasn't there? And you knew that I was trying to make this joke, and you kept trying to change the subject, and I kept trying to get back. So I was like,
That's everyday, Paul.
some people like accordions, some people don't. It's all accordion to your taste. And you were just like, you knew I was trying to make that joke, and you kept trying to steer me away from it, and I kept trying to...
It's not that I try to steer you away from it, it's just not funny. And you
It was terrible, wasn't it?
And you continue to,
Terrible.
like, yeah.
But that's my life. I'm chasing the puns, and you are constantly knowing that it's coming, because like I must like fidget before I'm gonna make the pun.
Yeah.
And I look at you, and you know it's coming, and you just try and change the subject quickly.
Here's the thing, 3 years later, it's not funny.
I beg to differ.
I don't know. 3 years later, it's not funny anymore.
Yeah, it's getting on everyone's nerves and work, to be honest.
It's not that it gets on, it's not that it, like, here's the thing, it's not that it gets on my nerves, but if you just said it, I could acknowledge it, but you want the, like, You want like the massive like round of applause
Encore.
thing, and I can't.
Do another
I
one.
can't. Yeah, I can't do it. Anyways, I think we should wrap this up because this is already a long one. But thank you so much for watching. If you do this video, I always hate when I said if you do this video, please tag us. We would love to see it. And
it's just like this one. I feel so boring. It's like, what's your talent?
Yeah, I know.
I ain't got one.
And then you're making it even longer for the people.
What's the best present you bought? Well, I don't know.
Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, it probably won't, but
See you in the next one. Bye. No.